Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to John Randall Field, and welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. And we're about ready to go with Game 2. So our pregame show brought to you by Yield Advantage. Hurriedly happened.
Happened in a hurry.
There you go. And the first pitch here for game number 2 is at 7:14. So yeah, it's going quick here, and barely got a time to run down to the restroom there for a second and get back up here and start writing in the book. And there's a ground ball to short. Klosterman picks it up and over and tagged out there nicely by McCade Pickin over at first base. So Pickin with the out there. Nice play from Cooper to tag Jet Collins out.
McCade coming in here, playing in game number 2, making a nice play there at first to get the first out of the inning.
Oh, yeah, and on the hill here for the Huskies is going to be Skylar Blado. And batting second here for the Horace Hawks is going to be Brody Strom. Takes outside for a ball. So, yeah, Braden Steffens on the hill. Played center field in game 1. Second game is scheduled 5-inning games. First game only went 6 innings. There's a called strike right down the pipe. Kelly McNary behind the plate. Josh Nordic now on the bases.
Got the center field camera working again.
Thank you.
A little trip out there.
Yeah, just something simple, too, huh?
Well, yeah.
Another one for Cooper. Oh, look at that. Look, a funny hop. Cooper and over to first. And it was in the dirt, and Pickin did all he could to pick it out.
Yeah, doing a good job just to keep that ball in play, and just couldn't dig it out of the dirt. Took a weird hop right in front of him.
Yeah, and it took that weird hop in front of Cooper, and it was backhanded. Weird play. Evan Krogan at the plate now, designated hitter in this game. Takes outside for a ball. Again, a beautiful night here. It was 59 degrees in game 1 at the first pitch. And first pitch here, by the way, was at 7:14. There's a ground ball. It looks like it's going to go foul. And I was going to get you the game time temperature for game 2. It looks like it's also 59 degrees. So temperature stayed pretty much the same.
Yeah, the sun's starting to go down a little bit. See some blankets coming out.
And the flag on the scoreboard is straight down as the pickoff moved to first. And tag is late. So Evan Krogan is sitting at 1-1 count here now to Braden Steffens. There goes the runner, and the pop single into right center field. Picked up by Jaden King out there, and he'll get it back into the infield. Jaden King doesn't play center field very often.
Not very often. You said King. I'm like, I had to look up and make sure you're
yeah, my defensive chart is right.
looking at the right thing there.
So base hit. Yeah, you can put that up. Sends the runner to third. Brody Strom over at third now. And again, the wind, it says south out of the south at 6 miles an hour, but the flag is straight down out on the scoreboard. And we want to thank Yield Advantage and our pregame show sponsor. Our starting lineups, which we don't have in game 2. There's a ground ball. Picken tried to knock it down, but it's going to roll away, and everybody's going to be safe as Avery Malmy picks it up. The run comes across, so it's 1-0 in favor of the Hawks. And we'll call that one a hit. I think I was going to call that one an infield hit as well, and scoreboard operator Ryan Steffens agrees with me. So 2 hits so far here for the Hawks in the first, and Rederath steps up to the plate. He played defensively for the Hawks in the last inning in the first game. Played first base. Fuchs reached on that one. There's a pulled foul there by Rederath. Still haven't got my book all done yet, Brian, but I'll get to it.
You're an expert, so I know you'll get it completed. I still think you need to.
That should be in a pencil.
You should be breaking out the pencil there.
I know. Steffens delivers. That's a reach there and a swung foul right toward Mary Kappas heading over back to her seat.
She lay out for that one?
No, she didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, she just looked up and saw it was going to miss her, so she just kept going. Goble, you can tell Grandma that you heard her name on the
right
3 borders. And gets away there from Skylar Blado behind the plate here in game 2. DeVries in left, King in center, Hayek in right. Kappas Eli gets the start at third base here in game number 2. Cooper Klosterman at short. Avery Malmy at second. McCade Picken gets a start at first, and there's a strikeout for Steffens. So Rederath is retired on strikes, so 2 outs. Skylar Blado behind the plate, and as I've said, Braden Steffens out on the hill. So unlike Minnesota, Brian, we keep this teams the same. Visitors and home team are the same.
Yeah, that's good for me on the manual scoreboard. Else
Right.
I'd be scrambling here to make some changes. So,
well, you were kind enough to walk out and see what happened out there in the center field camera. I could have went out there.
I drove.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I good thing I did too.
Ground ball to Malmy. Got to get over to first, and he does in time. And it looks like everybody's going to be okay there. It looks like McCade Picken and
They kind of collided there.
Austin O'Lean collided, yeah. But I think everybody's okay. Everybody goes away. McCade Picken, of course, being the good sportsman he is, goes over and makes sure he's all right. And that'll end the first. The Hawks score 1 here in the top of the first on a couple of hits and a Wahpeton Husky error. 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the first.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milner, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. I didn't get a chance to even introduce ourselves here in that first one, did I?
Well, I think they know who we are by now.
They probably do. So again, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe. He's Brian. And our starting lineups, if we'd had them, were brought to you by Miller & Associates American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Miller & Associates American Family Insurance. And I think I mentioned that our Yield Advantage pregame show that we didn't have because it was so quick. Again, Yield Advantage is the precision planting sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley. Our first pitch was brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, located in beautiful, scenic downtown Tyler, North Dakota. Skylar Blado leads off for the Huskies here in the bottom of the first. And he's going to bunt that one down the third baseline. Nice bunt. Getting over to pick that up is Jelmstead. Not in time. Good hustle from Skylar.
How about that? Started off a little small ball.
Bunt base hit.
Well played.
Showing off Jada speed there.
Let's not get crazy here, okay?
I haven't seen her here. Is she sitting over there in the third base area, or is she home watching?
Couldn't tell you.
She'll let me know. Avery Malmy, second baseman up. His twin brother Cade played second base in the first game. He'll take strike one from home plate umpire Kelly McNary, and on the bases Josh Nordick, as the shadows pretty much have engulfed the infield now. Second game is a 5-inning game. Malmy going to pop one up here on a bunt attempt, and a foul ball is caught nicely by Espen Westby. So Avery Malmy retired on the F2. Tried to get the runner over there in scoring position there, Brian, but Avery just quite couldn't get the bunt down.
Yeah, just trying to move him over and just not execute it to perfection there. That'll be the first out of the inning.
Jaden King up to the plate, looking to get his first hit of the day. Hitless in the first game. Again, Borkhardt with a excellent game pitching through 5 innings. He had 14 strikeouts in game one for the Hawks. So 14 of the 15 outs were by strikeout. And the pitcher on the hill here for the Horace Hawks is Bryce Nelson. Nice young man. Saw him in the restroom at the same time I was, and we had a little chat in there. Facing Jaden King, and then King fouls that one off toward First Street. Defensively for the Horace Hawks, O'Lean in left, Narum in center, Fuchs in right. Jelmstead at third, Strom at short, Collins at second, Rederath at first, Westby behind the plate. Nelson delivers high ball 2. 2-2 now to Jaden King. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at first base on a bunt single is Skylar Blado. Get another nice night here at John Randall Field. A year ago at this time we had and a call strike on the outside corner to Jaden King. So he got caught looking, did the big lefty. So 2 outs now, and it's going to bring up Cooper Klosterman. Big Coop.
Coop Dog.
Coop Dog, as the Chirac family called him. Takes strike 1 in the outer half.
Cooper had a good basketball season.
Yes, he sure did. He came out of his shell, and in his younger years, he was known as the big cheerleader on the sideline, but he came out and delivered as a player last year, and I think they're looking for more of it here this year on the baseball field and for post 20 here this summer.
Yeah, sometimes, you have success in one sport, you build some confidence, and they can bleed over into other sports.
Nelson delivers, call strike, I believe it was, and that one gets away out in center field, but Blado will stay put. So stolen base for Skyler. There's a strikeout?
Strikeout.
So Cooper struck out there. I didn't think that was strike 3, but apparently it was. So 1-2-3 after the single by Skyler Blado leads off for Wahpeton. It's going to be a 1-0 score here as we go to inning number 2. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network after this.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
All tied up here. Going to the top of the second, and I'll catch up to you here. And leading off the top of the second for the Horace Hawks is going to be Espen Westby. He's the catcher. You take that one.
I am. I know. It's got the extra stuff.
That's
on
what I mean. It's you. I figured you'd take that.
You need the plain one.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I bought it, but I'll give you the choice. I'll take the tomato off.
I'm good with it.
Strike 2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Espen Westby.
All right, I got to pay attention here now.
Huh?
I got to pay attention here now.
Yeah. That one's low and in the dirt. Ball 2. I was all tied up here when I went back to get your sandwich and almost took the scoreboard or the
yeah, you did. You almost
everything off the table
yeah.
here. Your laptop and your score, your roadcaster.
I thought I was going to have to put everything back together again here.
And that one's fouled back into the nets. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Braden Steffens gave up 2 hits in the first inning and resulted in 1 run here for the Hawks. That one's blooped up, just past. Nice catch there. Running catch over his shoulder by Braden Steffens.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to get there, but able to get underneath it and bring that one in.
When he was playing wide receiver there, he was going back to catch that one from Bjorn Kubala.
A little basket catch.
How about that? 2 left on base in the first inning there for the Hawks. As Braden Steffens delivers strike 1 to Tyler Jelmstead, the third baseman. Also got your favorite fries, whatever they call them.
Yeah, you try those yet?
No.
A little too
fouled
much
down the first baseline. That's going to be too much.
That's a little too much for you.
That's just too much for me. I did get you a water. You want your water too?
I'll take it because mine is not cold.
Okay.
So.
Look at there, thinking of you.
Look at that, man.
There you go.
Look at this. First class service here. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Should have got you wine with your fancy sandwich is what I should have done.
Right? There we go.
No balls, 2 strikes to the hitter Tyler Jelmstead. Steffens delivers. That's up on that one a little bit. Goes up high. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, here you got mayo and ketchup and mustard here too for you if you want.
The heck?
Yeah, look at you go.
Quality service here.
There's a ground ball, one hopper to Klosterman, over to first base to McCade Pickin for the out. So Cooper having a busy night at shortstop here already.
Putting in some work over there, doing a good job.
So 2 outs here for the Hawks here in the top of the second. We're going to bring up the center fielder, Jackson Narum. Again, the designated hitter, Krogan, is hitting for the pitcher, Bryce Nelson. And it's Steffens delivers, caught the outside corner, strike one. Jackson Narum at the plate for the Hawks, plays center field. He'll behind that pitch there and slaps it over past the dugout on the third base side. See if Jaden King in center field shades that way or not, or he plays him straight up. Jaden again playing him straight up here. Steffens gives the nod, and he'll step back off the rubber as the ball goes out into the field of play. And I think we're about ready to go.
There's a big gap in left center there.
Yeah, there sure is, isn't there? Swung on and missed. Strike three, and a tag there just to be sure by Schuyler. And Braden Steffens records his second strikeout. A 1-2-3 mow him down inning for the Huskies here in the top of the second. We're going to go to the bottom of the second after this message. The Hawks lead the Huskies 1-0.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
All right, welcome back to John Randall Field here, and welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. We're in beautiful Chehinkapa Park. Big part of our lives for many years, Brian. You were on the park board this year, and Chehinkapa Park, a big draw for the community.
Lots to see down here. You got John Randall Field, got swimming pool down here, and of course Chehinkapa Zoo, big draw for our local area.
McCade Pickin at the plate now for the Huskies to lead off the bottom of the second. 1 ball, no strikes. And there's swing and a miss, and a count even now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bryce Nelson on the hill. That's fouled over on the first base side, so McCade now behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tommy T send us a text message on the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout-out line. Tommy T tuned in and watching and cheering on the Wahpeton Huskies here tonight. Said he's going to cheer on the Huskies as long as they're not playing the Cowboys. So Tommy T, thanks a lot for that.
Appreciate that.
There's call strike 3 at the knees on McCade Pickin, so he'll gets caught looking. So Bryce Nelson records his 3rd strikeout so far here early in the second inning. So Aiden Hayek steps in here, the right fielder for Wahpeton. Bryce Nelson cruising along here, gave up an opening bunt base hit here to Schuyler Blado, but has cruised since then. He'll deliver that one, and it's out to left center. That might be in the gap, and Hayek with a gapper out to left center, and he'll round first, headed into second, and he'll stand up going into second.
How about that? A nice hit ball right into the gap, all the way back to the wall. And Hayek standing up at second with a nice little double.
Aiden Hayek. His dad's sitting right down below us. I'm sure he was pretty happy about that. I think I heard him clapping there on that one. So congratulations to Aiden on his hit. Jacob Fensky checks in. He's the designated hitter for the Huskies in this game. So Fensky at the plate takes outside for a ball. And we're going to get a timeout here by the catcher. We'll call that a Carlson Family Insurance timeout here, as it's a short mound visit by the catcher. Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal, and we're good to go again. Fensky at the plate, and a double by Aiden Hayek with one out here. Huskies got a runner in scoring position. And that one goes underneath the glove, right between the wickets. Back to the pads, and it gets past Westby, and advancing to third now will be Hayek.
Huskies trying to take advantage of the miscues here. Runner in 90 feet away, trying to tie this game up.
1-0 lead here for the Hawks. We're in the bottom of the second, and Fensky at the plate, swung on and missed. Didn't get his arms extended very far on that one. Tight swing. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lights. There's a ground ball. 2-hopper to short. Strom picks it up over to first, and the tying run comes across. So an RBI ground out there for Fensky. And we've got a tie ball game.
Fensky will take the RBI there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And tie this thing up.
Nice play at short there by Strom, and it was a perfect strike over to Rederath at first. But again, coming across here on that one was Aiden Hayek. So the double produces a run for the Huskies. It's going to bring up Brady DeVries. Brady had a pinch hit in the last game, and tonight or in the second game here, now he's in left field. So how are your hot fries? You had them yet? I haven't tried them yet.
I haven't opened those yet.
Okay. I'm going to try one. I might try one on the air.
Brady, a 3-sport athlete, plays football, hockey, and baseball. How about that?
Hockey. Nelson delivers high for a ball. It's 1-2. Nelson had a good game down in South Dakota, one of the games that he pitched down there. Had a good game for Horace. Had a good game down there. And Nelson delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Westby hangs on to it, but the Huskies tie it up here on 1 run and 1 hit. And they strand nobody here as we go to the top of the third. We're tied at 1 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Back after this.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefits package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry level starting at $19.78 per hour, plus a $3 per hour shift differential. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Zane 701-671-7777.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Welcome back to John Randall Field, Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. It's a 1-1 game here. We're tied going into the top of the third. Braden Steffens looks to hope to repeat inning number 2, where it went 1-2-3 for the Huskies and Braden Steffens. And he opens up with ball 1 to the leadoff hitter, Jet Collins. And the pitch, again, goes a little bit low. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Hawks. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Huskies. Going to the top of the third. 2-0 delivery to Jet Collins. Swung on, a ground ball to Cooper. Another chance. Cooper cleanly fields it. Over to first in time to McCade Picken for the out. So Cooper having a good night over there.
Cooper doing a good job cleaning things up over there at short. Making that look routine.
So another 6-3 into the books. Big Coop dog having a good night. So you want me to try one of these hot fries, huh?
Well, I mean, you can. It's not like it's that big of a deal.
Isn't it? Brody Strom at the plate. He's the only run that scored here for the Hawks. As Braden Steffens greets him with an off-speed pitch.
But with your weak palate, it might be.
Oh, geez, I don't know.
Might be too much for you.
I told everybody I was going to try it on the air, but I don't know if I dare. Be ready to shut the mic off.
They're really mild.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay, you can turn the mic on. I'm all right. That wasn't bad.
Well, would I steer you wrong?
No. I can feel it now in the back of my throat, though.
Oh, my God. Come on.
Yeah, it's
Come on, kid.
It's getting hot back there.
Wow.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Brody Strom. Overhand delivery from Steffens, and here comes Cooper calling everybody off right behind home plate, or behind the pitcher's mound, excuse me. And Cooper records the second out. I'll bring up Evan Krogan. So I shouldn't jinx him, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row here for Steffens.
Well, you know what that means.
I just did. When he was shooting free throws, I didn't try to jinx him, though. I wouldn't.
You did a pretty good job of that, though.
Yeah, I still would screw that up. Yeah, that one's back into the net. Foul ball, 1-1. And Steffens with the 1-1 delivery, swung on, fouled out of play. I guess it stayed inside the fence down there. I just saw it rolling. Giving chase to that one down there on the other side is Ryan Kasowski. Steffens, a little bit too much over the top on that one. And it's 2-2 with 2 outs. Evan Krogan at the plate, singled in his first at bat. Strike 3. Caught him looking. Braden Steffens records another strikeout here, and it's another mow him down inning for Braden Steffens. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. We're tied at 1. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network.
At the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Bryce Nelson finishing up with his warm-up pitches. And we go to the bottom of the third as Eli Kappas steps up to the plate. He got a pinch-hitting spot in Game 1, but here's his first at-bat now in Game 2. There's a little dribbler off to Collins at second base. He'll get it over to Rederath in time to retire Eli on a ground ball out. 4-3. It's going to bring up leadoff hitter now, Skylar Blado. Skylar had the bunt single to lead off the home half of the first for the Huskies. I've seen Eli hit some bombs in batting practices and stuff. He's going to catch up to this someday.
I think that he will.
There's another one for Skylar Blado, this time off to right center, and it gets by the right fielder, Fuchs. Skylar Blado heading to second, and he's going to get caught.
Oh, boy.
He was getting greedy, so he goes down with a single, but then he gets thrown out from right field to the second baseman, or the shortstop was covering, I think, wasn't it? So
he checked back to see where the ball was,
yeah.
And I thought he was aware.
Yep.
And he was on his way to third and had to stop in his tracks.
So it goes down as a single, but there's a throw out at second base. So Blado 2 for 2 officially. But unfortunately, took the big turn at second base. He wanted 3.
He got, like you said, he got greedy and bit off more than he could chew.
As Avery Malmy is at the plate here, he popped out, actually fouled out to the catcher in the first inning as he was trying to sacrifice bunt Blado over to second. And Bryce Nelson gets the gift out there, so he's got 2, and it's 1-1. Espen Westby behind the plate. For the Hawks, Malmy takes outside for ball. It's 3-1. Chris DeVries on the PA system here tonight. Ryan Steffens, the official scoreboard operator. Ryan doing pretty good for his first time. I thought he'd done it here before, but he has not.
In there like a pro.
Yeah. That one goes outside for Malmy, so he'll get the free pass down to first base. Jaden King now will come up to the plate. Jaden looking to redeem himself after the swinging or watching third strike on the last at bat. Baseball season is upon us. Saw some of the BW Storm softball team down around the concession area also.
We will have them on Three Borders Sports Network a couple times here this spring.
Yeah. But that one hits Jaden in the left shoulder. Go ahead, Brian.
We'll have them on a couple times.
Yeah. Have a couple track meets coming up.
Jaden gets hit again. That's the second time getting hit tonight, right? Is that right? Did he get hit in the first game?
I'm going to look. Now that you bring that up, I think he might have. No, he did not. Walked twice.
I thought he got hit.
Yep. Well, he's been on base 3 times for the Huskies tonight in both games. Runners now at first and second for the Huskies as Cooper Klosterman steps up to the plate. Cooper also struck out in his first at bat here against Nelson.
Looks like the JV game is over as the JVers are making their way into John Randall Field.
Yeah. 1 ball, no strikes. Too big Coop. Nelson brings it home. Cooper gets around on it. Is it going to stay fair, though? Just foul. Oh, Cooper.
Not by much either.
Cooper got around on that one in a hurry, Brian.
That one just foul. Just right down the line, all the way back to the wall and just outside the chalk.
See that his waist, his belt buckle faced right to that left field foul pole in a hurry. Got around great on that one. 1-1.
He's got to wait a little bit here.
And that time he's going to drill it right back up the middle. He might get an RBI out of that one as Malmy rounds third. He's coming home, and he'll come home safely. As Avery Malmy walks in across the plate, and the Huskies take a 2-1 lead here on the RBI single by Cooper Klosterman. Big Coop.
Cooper made the adjustment there, just waited a little bit, able to put that right up the middle. And Narum had trouble out there in center field, bobbled that ball. Might have had a play at the plate, but not able to make the throw.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I saw Narum bobble it there a little bit too. And but anyway, it's Huskies 2-1 lead here now in the bottom of the third as Cooper Klosterman hits in the RBI single. Picking now at the plate. McCade Cotton looking in his first at bat. And the shadows taking over here at John Randall. It doesn't look like the lights are flipped on yet. I think you fouled that one off his leg. Yep,
right off of him.
Kelly McNary agrees with me. So no balls, 2 strikes.
They might want to pop those lights on, get those things fired up.
Yeah, they take a while, these older lights.
Yeah, they do.
We do.
New lights are coming, though.
Do have some new lights coming, folks. If you're used to John Randall Field, you'll see some new lights here by the end of the summer, hopefully. That one's in the dirt outside, ball 1. Probably closer to fall, I suppose, though.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, it's going to be after the Legion season, but we're trying to make it happen sooner than later. But they will get done, and it's much needed.
It is. There's a ground ball to short. Strom over to pick it up. He'll go to second on the short one to Collins and retires Cooper Klosterman, but not before the Huskies score 1 run here in the bottom of the 3rd. They take a 2-1 lead. We're going to the top of the 4th in this 5-inning game right after this.
Can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Three Borders Sports Network. We're going to the top of the 4th, Brian, in this scheduled 4-inning game. And the Hawks, scheduled 4-inning games. I'm thinking we're in the 4th, but we're going a scheduled 5-inning game. So got one thing on my mind, and I say the wrong thing.
You're a pro. You're supposed to cover that up.
I know. Cooper Fuchs at the plate here. He singled in his first at bat back in the 1st inning. Takes strike 1 from Braden Steffens. And the pitch right back up, went off the calf, it looked, of Braden Steffens, and a roll in between. There's a little base hit there for Cooper Fuchs. It might have stung a little bit off the left calf of Braden Steffens.
A little bit there. Thought maybe he might be able to slide over and backhand that one.
Yeah.
And going to try and shake it off here.
Hunter McCall, assistant coach, comes walking out there. And Chantel Shute, alias Bones, is not coming out of the dugout, so Braden must have shook everybody off. So leadoff single here for Cooper Fuchs brings up Toby Rederath, and he'll square to bunt. I think that was a strike. Yeah, it was strike 1.
Strike 1.
So you let it go. I don't know if it was supposed to be a fake bunt or what was going on there. Pinson all down there to warm up in the bullpen for the Huskies. There goes the runner. Swung on and missed. Throw down to second by Blado over the head of Malmy and into center field, but staying at second base on the stolen base was Fuchs. So now the tying run in place.
That ball out in the center field, and Fuchs decided to stay there.
And you can see some bike riders on Brian's shot there out there on top of the dike. Pretty cool shot, really. That one's popped up over the grandstand. I think the lights are flipped on now. See him coming up.
Yeah, they're spinning up there.
Yep. And we haven't heard any score on the JV game yet, so we aren't sure who won. Any of those. There's a ground ball to McCade Picken. Nope, he's going to let it go. Malmy wasn't able to get to it either. McCade should have maybe went for it. Anyway, it goes into right field for a base hit, so 2 hits in a row here.
Yeah, just a little late on there, and it thought that Malmy was going to be able to cover in the hole, and the ball goes right through.
A little indecision there by McCade Picken. So now the tying run just 90 feet away for the Horace Hawks as Austin O'Lean comes up to the plate. Grounded out in his first at bat. Call strike. Again, Skylar Blado behind the plate for the Huskies. Third base, Eli Kappas. Shortstop is Cooper Klosterman. He's shaded toward the bag a little bit here with the left-handed hitter. And the pitch comes up high and away. It's ball 1, 1-1. Rederath over at first, and Austin O'Lean, like I said, grounded out in his first at bat here in the first inning. And a pickoff move. Kind of a, I know you're there, kind of a throw from Braden. See one of the Dodge girls stepping in, the BW Storm. And there's a single out to left field, and that will tie the game here as that lands in front of DeVries out in left field. So 3 hits in a row here, Brian, to lead off the top of the 4th, brings a run across for the Hawks, and we're tied at 2.
The Hawks battling back here, able to tie this game up. And a nice base hit out there to left field.
Brings up the catcher, Espen Westby. It's spelled E-S-P-E-N, not ESPN. Steffens comes across with that one, straight across. It's strike 1. Westby, the number 7 hitter in the lineup. There's a pop fly. Is it going to stay in playable on the foul side? It's going to be out. So 1-2.
Still a lot of fans hanging around here for game number 2.
There is.
See him in the grandstand there. And then you have fans on the berm behind first base down the third base line, and then lined up on the bank there over in the trees on the first base line. Sorry.
And a nice crowd underneath the canopy.
Yeah.
So, in a full press box.
Yeah,
Well, 5 out of 6 spots.
Yeah, well, crowded in here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's comfortable, though.
It's comfortable, yep. I got the heat on for you, man. That one's going to go foul. Is it going to stay in or not? It hits the bottom of the fence, and unable to get to it was Aiden Hayek out in right field. The count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got some folks gathering out in the left field corner again on their golf carts. Good day for golf. Boy, there was a lot of golfers out there. Another foul ball.
They'll be busy tomorrow, too.
Hayek chasing that one out of play. So 2 in a row over that way. So I would start pulling that way, guys. Yeah, it was a beautiful day for golf. There was a lot of carts out there, a lot of folks out there on the Boy to Sioux golf course. You weren't one of them, though.
No, I haven't been out on Boy to Sioux. I have played, but
2-2. Well, I haven't played yet. Well, in February I did, but it wasn't here.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, that one sails up just a little bit high for Braden, and the count goes full. Westby popped out to Braden Steffens in the first at-bat. And that one is going to load the bases with the walk.
Still nobody out here.
Nope. 1 run across already here in the 4th for the Hawks. And looks like we're going to have a mound visit as Andrew Lunser coming out to talk to his pitcher, Braden Steffens. This mound visit brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies.
I think we're going to get a change here.
Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Yeah, it looks like Kaysen Pincinel will be coming in here to relieve. So we'll take a break, and we'll come back here and let you know all the changes when we come back on Three Borders Sports Network. We're still tied at 2, but the Hawks have the bases loaded. We'll be right back.
Depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey girls, oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Well, we got a tie game here at John Randall Field, 2-2, but the bases are loaded, and Kaysen Pincinel comes in to pitch. It was a straight change there with Braden Steffens. Braden goes to the bench, and Pincinel takes over with bases loaded, so the 3 runners on board could be charged to Steffens, unless the Huskies can get out of this, but there's nobody out here, and coming to the plate is Tyler Jelmstead, third baseman. Pincinel brings it in a little bit under the armpits, and it's ball 2.
Bases loaded, nobody out.
And Pincinel delivers, another one tight, ball 3.
In the same spot there.
Almost got the jersey there of Jelmstead. 3-0. That one comes right across the belt for strike 1. Bet he'd like to see that one again.
Yeah.
If you're the hitter. And he swings at that one. Now we're at a full count. So Pincinel battles back. Jelmstead grounded out in his first at bat in the second inning. That was a 1-2-3 inning for Braden Steffens back then. Pincinel brings the full count pitch. He tried to break it off the edge and didn't come across. It's ball 4, so he'll walk in the run there. And an RBI goes in the book there for Jelmstead.
Huskies will have to try and limit the damage here as much as they can.
Yep.
Hate to walk one over. I'd like to see at least a play happen there. See, maybe you can get 2 out of there.
He's going to bring in Jackson Narum. Center fielder struck out in his first at bat. Outside. Pincinel getting behind in the count right away here, Brian. To the first 2 hitters he's faced.
Got to try and jump out in front here. There's another one inside.
So now it's 2-0. He got behind 3-0 to Jelmstead. Came back, got it to full count. Ended up walking him. See what he does here now with Narum behind in the count 2-0. There it is, 3-0, high and tight.
Yeah, that one. A little bit outside the strike zone there.
I think he was hoping it looked like he was hoping the strike zone got bigger.
Bigger there, yeah.
He was a little disappointed in that call, but I agree. Looked like it was high and tight. And that one's away. So it's ball 4.
That'll bring in another one. And Hawks easily starting to stretch out this lead here.
Yeah, it's 4-2 now. 3 runs across here, and bases loaded yet, and nobody out. And then guess what, Brian? You got the top of the order coming up with Jet Collins. He's keeping Cooper Klosterman busy, though. He's grounded out twice to Cooper in this game.
Cooper has put in some work over there at shortstop.
So Skylar Blado goes out to visit with his pitcher for a few seconds, settle the youngster down. We got somebody warming up out in the Husky bullpen, too. As Pincinel brings the first one home, that's in the dirt, and we got the merry-go-round started. Everybody moves up base on the wild pitch. So everybody moves up a base in 90 feet. And the score now is 5-2 in favor of the Hawks. Pincinel set to deliver the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, fouled into the screen. Nice catch over there on the side by Evan Krogan. Caught that one off the net. 1-1 pitch from Pincinel. That one's in the dirt, and that time a good stop there by Skylar Blado. He took that one off the shoulder to stop that one. 2-1. Not sure who that is over there. Could be Braxton Pauley warming up. That 23? That one caught the outside corner. 2-2.
Just by a little body movement, I think you're right.
2-2 pitch. In dirt, 3-2.
Yeah, I think it is Brax.
Yep. No, it's not. Not sure who that is. I don't think that's Braxton. That one sails up high. And the bases are loaded once again. So 4 walks in a row here issued by the Husky pitching staff. And the bases are loaded again, and here comes Andrew Lundsetter for our Carlson Family Insurance mound visit. Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. And that looks, well, Pincinel was going to walk off there, but I think he's going to keep him there. And the bullpen is still busy down there. Pickens looking for a ball, so I got a feeling we're going to get a change.
Number 20 down there in the bullpen.
I don't have a number 20. Who is number 20? Oh, yeah, it is too. Jacob Fensky. He's the designated hitter. But I don't think that's who they're bringing in. Looks like Avery Malmey's going to pitch. So Avery Malmey steps up. Pincinel trades with him at second base. So Avery Malmey's going to take the hill for the Huskies. We'll take a small break, and we'll come right back with more after this pitching change.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online, useboldprint.com.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
All right, welcome back to John Randall Field, Waterstad Stadium here in Chehankaba Park. Yes, Avery Malmy delivers the first pitch. Ground ball just out of the reach of Cooper Klosterman. That's going to bring home 2 runs here for the Hawks. And all the way over to third on that one will be Jet Collins. So 2 runs come across.
And very quickly it went from a 2-2 ball game to a 7-2 ball game. Hawks have broken it open here in the 4th inning.
So this will be the 9th hitter to come to the plate here. As Skylar Blado looks like he might have some equipment issues here with his helmet. So he's looking for the spare helmet. Looks like a strap broke there as one's hanging kind of funny. So Skylar comes back now after he gets a helmet replaced. So runners at the corners here now for the Hawks. Still nobody out. The 9th hitter of the inning for the Hawks comes to the plate, Evan Krogan. Struck out and singled, and there goes the runner. Oh, and the runner's coming home, and got a run down at third base, and the throw goes down to third, into the dirt from Kappas, and then Kappas down to the dirt to Malmy, and now we got runners. Somebody's going to be out. Avery Malmy, the pitcher, come off the mound. I'm not going to put that in the book. I'm just going to write an out.
You didn't keep track of all that?
No, I wasn't going to. I know Eli Kappas touched the ball. He's third baseman, and I saw Avery Malmy. It started with Skylar Blado, so it was probably a 2-5-1.
Yeah, I'm going to give you that. There you go.
But I will just put it as an out.
Write that down.
Okay. But anyway, coming all the way over was Brody Strom. Came all the way over from first base, and sooner or later they were still going to have a runner at third in the end. Didn't matter who was going to be. It just, that's the way it ended up.
Yeah, and that's just the first out of the inning here.
Yeah. Malmy delivers strike. It's 2-1.
Hawks with 6 runs in this inning.
7-2 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. That one Sales just catches the corner. Strike 2, 2-2. Comdale Innovation in our play of the week. Let us show you how we can deliver your next project faster and better. Comdale Innovation. There's a pull down the first base line. McCade Picken gets over, steps on the bag, but the run still comes across and scores.
8-2 now. And we'll see if the Huskies can close out this inning and get back in the dugout, try and regroup.
Cooper Fuchs steps up to the plate now. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, 4 singles, and 1, 2, 3, 4 walks. A damaging 4th inning here for the Huskies.
They were cruising right along, had a good ball game going, and thinking this one might go down to the wire, and the Horace Hawks had a little different thought.
Monday we're going to have Cowboy baseball. They'll take on Uppsala Swanville. So don't ask me the nickname of their team, but Uppsala Swanville.
They might get called by their nickname quite a bit.
Yeah, that's a mouthful. How are you going to put that on the manual scoreboard? You're going to put just US, us?
I don't know. We'll figure something out. UPS, I don't know.
Yeah, UPS. 10th hitter of the inning here. Cooper Fuchs at the plate. Started it off in the first part of the inning with a single. He ended up scoring after a stolen base. Excuse me, folks. Again, I've got a cold coming on, so I apologize for the sniffles. And as he draws the walk, This one here going to take about as long as the other one did, and that was only 6 innings. As we're just past an hour right now on this one. Rederath steps up to the plate. Nice stop there by Skylar Blado. Keeps Fuchs over at first base. Toby Rederath struck out in the first, singled and scored earlier this inning. Malmy delivers, and that's a drive to left. Brady DeVries puts up his hand and says, "I got it." And that retires the side on the fly to Brady DeVries in left field. So that's going to end it here. But the Hawks score 7 in the top of the 4th. 8-2 lead over the Huskies. Back after this.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Well, the Huskies have got their work cut out for them now as they gave up 7 runs in the top of the 4th. 8-2 lead for the Horace Hawks here. And Aiden Hayek going to lead it off for the Huskies, followed by Jacob Fensky, Brady DeVries, and then Eli Kappas. As Bryce Nelson takes the hill here for the Hawks in the bottom of the 4th with a nice 8-2 lead for the youngster. I want to thank North Dakota State College of Science, Red River Communications, Cable Channel 28, Mindak Farmers Cooperative, First Community Credit Union, Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad. And don't forget Dr. Andrea and Dr. Andrea and her staff, Ornstein Family Chiropractic, as Bryce Nelson delivers. And there's a swung on and a base hit there for Aiden Hayek. Aiden having a good night here in game 2. He's 2 for 2, Brian.
Yeah, there you go, 2 for 2. Trying to stay in it.
And coming up next now will be Jacob Fensky. We saw him warming up out in the bullpen. So Fensky comes in here as designated hitter. He grounded to short in his first at bat. Yes, take strike 1. Bryce Nelson had a long time on the bench there as the Hawks batted around in that last inning, Brian. So see how the youngster comes out.
Yeah, that can take a toll on there. You used to getting up and going right away, and you sit there and get a little stiff. And we'll see how he handles it.
1 ball, 1 strike. And Nelson delivers 1-1 outside, 2-1. Bryce Nelson's grandparents are from Breckenridge. Inside, corner, strike 2. It's 2-2. Not a Fensky.
Okay.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Okay. All
Designated hitter, Jacob Fensky. He'll pop that one up to center field. Drifting back is Narum. A couple steps and reaches up and makes the catch. Records the first out here for the Huskies. Narum didn't have to stroll too much there, Brian. He was in the right spot at the right time.
Yeah, ball hit deep, but a little too much underneath that one.
I might have to shut my window. It's getting chilly.
Oh, here we go. Now we're...
Brady DeVries steps up here for the Huskies.
Now we're making sense.
I can feel it getting chilly. Yeah, we got one game.
We were cruising right along there until the 4th inning.
Yeah. a string of hits and then a string of walks, and here we are, 8-2. In Uppsala Swanville Monday night in Breckenridge. That's a one-game series next Monday night, so I think that starts at 5 o'clock. Then Tuesday we'll be right back here at John Randall with Shanley coming to town, take on the Huskies. There's a check swing strike.
That'll be a tough one for the Huskies.
Yeah, it will.
Shanley pretty good.
Then Thursday we got our first softball of the game of the year, Brian, on Thursday the 18th. Storm taking on Barnesville. Here's a call strike.
And that'll be a good game. Barnesville pretty good. Yep. Storm been pretty good here the last couple of years. So I'm expecting a good matchup there between Barnesville and the Storm.
Eli Kappas comes to the plate now. Eli grounded to second in his first at bat. Oh, and he kind of hit off the handle there, fouled back into the net. 8-2 lead here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Giant Seeds and Snacks, I want to thank them. Also our Coaches Show sponsor. A little bit low for a ball. It's 1-1. Smith Motors, your certified GMC Chevrolet dealer in Wahpeton. Stop and see Joel and the boys over there at Smith Motors. Essentia Health. Call strike, outer half. 1-2. Chantel Shoot Bones is the trainer tonight. She's here in attendance. Did you say hi to her? I didn't get a chance to say hi to her.
I did, yeah.
Didn't get a chance to say hi to her. She was busy when I walked by.
Made sure she's down there working.
Call strike 3 on the outer half, and Eli Kappas is retired, as are the Wahpeton Huskies here. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. Stranding 1 here with one base hit in the bottom of the 4th. It's 8-2 in favor of the Hawks. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network tonight. We're in game number 2 here of a doubleheader between the Horace Hawks and the Wahpeton Huskies, and we're in the final inning here, unless Wahpeton can come back and tie it up. They trail 8-2 here as we go to the top of the 5th. And that one goes inside by Avery Malmy, and he is facing the top of the order. Oop, I'm looking at the wrong book there, Brian. Got to flip it over. He is facing Austin O'Lean, number 6 hitter in the lineup.
You've been struggling over there with that book.
I don't know what's going on, man. I'll blame my cold.
Nice pitch there, catching the corner.
1-1 for Avery Malmy, facing Austin O'Lean. Austin O'Lean so far grounded out and singled and scored. Foul tip right into the mitt, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, a few more blankets out now.
Is there?
Yeah, it's starting to get a.
All right, I get the hint. I'll pull the.
Don't hurt yourself now.
Yeah, don't take the arm out of my socket. There, now it'll warm up in here.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Malmy set with the 2-2 pitch. Delivers to O'Lean. A little bit outside, and now the count's full.
Tried to break that one in there and Left it a little bit outside.
We're going to get a new flagpole, I hear, too.
Yeah, we're working to get a new flagpole, new lights out here.
Ball 4.
So just get a couple things, let's say, prettied up.
It looks like we got a pinch hitter here. And that is Charlie Lashowski. So Charlie steps into the batter's box here to face Avery Malmy. Swung on. There's a ground ball to Cooper. He backhands it, knocks it down, gets it over to Picken at first for the out.
Thought he was going to go to second with that. I don't know if he just didn't feel like he could get over there, or he just was just in rhythm and wanted to get that thing over to first.
So Oline goes to second. Could have been out.
Would have been a
Cooper
nice
might have thought he ran out of time when he backhanded it and fell out of his glove.
Yep.
A good play by Cooper. And Malmy delivers outside. Ball 1 to the hitter now is Jelmstead, I believe. Looks like 13, yep. Might be seeing some pinch hitters come to the plate, as that was Charlie Lashowski. Takes strike 1 in the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jelmstead on the night, walked and grounded out. And there he pops one to right field over, lands in front of Hayek, and he'll get it in, so a base hit. Hayek gets it in quickly to Picken. So runners at the corners now on that base hit single there by Jelmstead. So it brings up the number 9 hitter in the order, Jackson Narum. So far Narum has struck out, walked, and scored. Huskies looking to get out of this inning here as quickly as possible. Avery Malmy delivers. Swung on and a rope down the first baseline just out of the reach of McCade Picken, and the run comes across. And he's going for 2, and he slides right into the tag. So a nice relay from Hayek to Cooper Klosterman covering the bag.
Yeah, Hayek doing a nice job there, roping that thing in there. Nice hit right down the line, I mean, right over the bag. And Hawks score 1, but Huskies do get the out on the throw from right field.
So 2 outs. 9-2 lead here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. As Avery Malmy got a little help from his outfielder there. You always like it when the defense picks up an out for you.
You'll take that any time.
Amen to that.
And the boys helping Malmy out.
Optimum Rehab. I want to thank Dr. Tony and the crew at Optimum Rehab on south side of Wahpeton. There's a nice breaking pitch across for a strike. Wahpeton Deli, Dean and the crew. As we mentioned in the first game, home of the famous grinder.
You gotta have one. Of those.
What if I don't eat it? You're gonna have to finish it.
Oh my gosh! Come on, kid.
Oh, that one goes behind.
Thought that caught him, but no, able to.
Jet Collins, yeah, I thought it hit him too, but everybody's staying put. Oh. Interstate Engineering. Wahpeton Daily News, thank you very much. Malmy delivers a 2-1 pitch outside, 3-1. Please tell our sponsors thank you, because without them, we couldn't be here. They make this possible for you, free. So, appreciate all of our sponsors making this possible. That one comes inside, and it's a walk issued to Jet Collins. Well, it looks like we might have another pinch hitter here. It is number 3, and that is the pitcher from the first game, Kason Borkart. And he had a
heck of a first game.
I was going to say he had a single and a double, walked, and hit by a pitch. So he had a good first game there, not only pitching with 14 strikeouts in 5 innings, but also had a good night at the plate. So he comes in against Avery Malmy. Gets the first one back to the net. It's 0-1. Somebody's got to come and get that one. 0-1 with 2 outs. Borgard takes inside for a ball. It's 1-1. Hitting for Brody Strom. 2 outs here. Huskies trail by 9-2 score, and that one's fouled back into the netting as well. And Avery Malmy gets ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's like Krogan is on deck, so it doesn't look like he's going to get pinch hit for. That one sails outside, and the count's even now at 2-2. Runners still on the corners here for the Hawks. Avery Malmy sets now at the 2-2 count. Comes home and a swing and a miss by Borkhardt. And a nice pitch by Avery Malmy to retire the side. So the strikeout sends the Hawks to the defensive side of the ball here. Coming up, we got the bottom of the 5th. The Huskies trail 9-2. They got to score 7 to keep it going.
In Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Ryan Kosowski gets the pinch hitting role here in the bottom of the 5th. The Huskies got to score 7 to stay in this one. And a new pitcher up on the hill for the Hawks is Espen Westby, and then going behind the plate is Brody Strom. And a couple changes. I'm sure there's some other defensive changes, but we just can't tell you who they are because we didn't see who they are when they went out there, if there was. Swing and a miss.
It's not like a basketball game where you have to come and check in.
Yeah, you know? Right. So Kosowski swings at that one and misses. It's 1-1 to the pinch hitter. Batting for leadoff hitter Skylar Blado. Goes outside, 2-1. So Ryan Kosowski getting the plate appearance here in the second game of the night. Takes the corner for strike 2. It's 2-2. Nice pitch there from Westby. And the crowd is still hanging in here, boy.
They're hanging around.
And that one caught him at the knees, strike 3. So Kosowski caught looking.
The pitching has been solid from West Fargo all night long.
Yeah,
both
that sure
games. You know, a lot of times you go through quite a few pitchers or whatever in a game, and there's a big up and down variance, but pretty solid on the hill for the Hawks.
It's going to bring up Avery Malmy. Popped out and walked, and he scored when he walked. One of the 2 runs here for the Huskies. Avery Malmy with one of them, and Aiden Hayek with the other. Aiden scored after his double back in the 2nd inning. Swing and a miss there by Avery. Gets the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Don't forget to stay tuned for our OSPTI post-game show. There's a call strike at the knees, 1 and 2. Friday night, B-Dub. Nice weekend coming.
Friday night baseball.
Prom tomorrow.
Prom, yep. I'll be at Grand March and got to work late.
I was going to say, you got to work late tomorrow night, buddy.
A little volunteer work.
Might sleep in Sunday is what you're saying?
I might, that's for sure. A little post-prom duty.
Attaboy. Midnight to 3, you said?
Yeah, it's...
lucky you.
It's a late night.
Foul tip right into the mitt of the catcher, Strom. So that will be the 2nd out, and that's going to bring up Jaden King. So 2 strikeouts here in relief for Westby. So how many different games are you going to play at post-prom? Are you going to play games with the kids?
I'm not
or are you
playing
just
any
gonna,
games. I'm
your
going
hall monitor?
I'm going to be locking people down is what I'm going to be doing. So I don't want anybody messing with Mr. Watson.
Those of you watching Three Border Sports right now, you just heard what Brian Watson said. He's locking her down.
I'll have to go into coach mode.
Jaden King swings at strike 2. And the Huskies down to their last strike. Jaden King so far has struck out and was hit by a pitch. 0 for 1 officially in game 2. OSPTI post-game show coming up, and there's a base hit by the senior. Keeps the inning alive for the Huskies.
Well, Jaden not ready to be done.
Nope.
Let's send that one right up the middle.
And let's see, is that Big Coop? Yep. So Coop Dog comes up. Cooper Klosterman struck out and singled in his second at bat. It's 1 for 2. So the Huskies keep the inning going. Westby set to go already. They're going to wave that one off. That one bounces in the dirt, goes away, and Jaden King goes down to second base on the wild pitch. So that's going to be Hawks will have to go to first base now. No more Force at second.
Try and tack one on here before the night's over. Maybe add a few more to this thing.
Cooper cuts at that one over to the right side. Is it going to get caught? And right near the foul line, and it looks like it. Did he catch it? Yes, he did. So he caught the foul ball over there. I think it was right foul. Anyway, it was close over there, but a nice catch out in right field by Fuchs. So that's going to wrap it up here for game number 2, and the Hawks win 9-2. Come back with us in a few minutes here, folks. We're going to have the OSPTI postgame show coming up next.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
I'm Katie with First.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, OSPTI postgame show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and Breckenridge. OSPTI, our postgame show sponsor. The Hawks sweep the Huskies here in a doubleheader. First game score was 10-6. And in game two, the Hawks, 9 runs on 8 hits, committed 1 error, and left 5 runners on base. For the Huskies, they had 2 runs, 6 hits, and committed 1 error, and they also left 5 runners on base. Game time, Brian, 1 hour, 25 minutes. Again, the pitching, as you mentioned during the broadcast, Brian, it was pretty good there for the Hawks all night long.
Yeah, pretty solid on the mound, and then especially in that first game, they really hit the ball hard, and the Huskies just not able to put it together. Coach Lundstetter had talked about, some of the players that they have on this team and the amount of experience that they have. And, like I said earlier, I think as each game goes on here throughout the season, you'll see this team improve and get better.
Yep.
And definitely you can see the difference in a team that's played 8 games now 9, 10, and you can see the difference of sharpness that they have.
Yep.
And the Huskies, they'll get to that point as they move into the season.
Yeah, the Hawks, a new school here recently in the last few years, but they're coming along just fine on the sports side of things. And the Hawks sweep the Huskies here 10-6 and 9-2. And just one last point here, Brian. You talked about, and at the coach's show, how Coach Lundstetter talked about he's got a senior-heavy team.
Right.
But they're basically junior varsity coming in here because they were so senior heavy last year.
Right, and a talented senior group that they had last year. And, when you have, seniors or juniors that are playing at the varsity level and they really don't have any on-field experience, it could be tough to start out. But I think, like I said, as the season goes on, they get better, they get comfortable in the positions. You find out, who can do what well. Your pitchers start to settle down a little bit. And you'll see some improvement as the season goes on.
So the Hawks go to 1-1 in the EDC play. The Huskies drop to 0-2, and the Huskies 0-3 overall, and that would move the record to 5-5 overall for the Hawks. That's going to end it for us here on the OSPTI postgame show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and Breckenridge. Want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching. Want to thank all of our sponsors. For Brian Watson, I'm Joel Schreiner. Again, your final score in game number 2, 9-2 in favor of the Hawks. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you on Monday from Breckenridge.